and welcome back. On the last episode, we kind of just hung out with Pig and Monkey, as well as going with Ox. Ox did find something, but he thinks it's a hint, so I do think he's found something big. Whereas with Pig and Monkey, I suffered through reading, again, as usual, and, we just relaxed and spoke to each other about what we'd want to do when we got out. So, with further ado, we just continue and let's go. Shortly after that conversation, people started gathering back into the cafeteria. Mouse, there you are. Hey, you won't believe this good news. 2 more minor trinkets have been found. In no small part thanks to yours truly. You're welcome. Guess what? So did we. Nice. Team Trinket takers on the roll, huh? Yes, that's all very well and good, but could you all be quiet? We're about to show the race results. Why does it matter? Isn't it obvious that what they'll show? Better to keep a close eye on them regardless. Before that discussion could continue, the speakers cut on, and everyone moves 1 space. But the Jade Emperor has another set of personalities to reveal. There's an additional rule I've yet to inform you all of. A quirk of the race, if you will, that you all may be interested in. No doubt those of you who checked the information tab will have noticed that each of you have a personality assigned. From the rat to the pig, each of your personalities are unique to you. Most of you probably dismissed that, and for most of you, that was the right choice. However, for 2 of you, this personality is an incredibly important variable. First, I'll talk about the clever personality, ours, our own personality. The clever personality wants to finish the race in first place, just like everyone else. However, this personality isn't the type to be content with a big old victory. For those with this personality to be satisfied, no more than 3 animals can tie first. If this condition isn't satisfied, the animal with this personality will be treated as if they're lost. They will be punished accordingly. Wait, but that means... are you kidding? That's crazy. No. The other personality we have to take note of is the dumb personality. Unlike the other personalities, the personality doesn't exactly wish to win the race. The animal with this personality wants to be in last place with the race when the race finishes. Okay, so this is ours and someone else's. If that happens, all animals except the one possessing the dumb personality will be... If that happens, all animals except the one possessing the dumb personality and the one possessing the clever personality will be executed. However, this caveat is not applicable if first place is a tie between 9 and 9 or more animals. What a farce. Does this guy think he's messing with us? I apologize for not making these rules clear from the start. I fear that you might think this way would have been good information to have from the start. And you're absolutely right. Therefore, to make it up for you, for keeping this from you until now, this round will be extended by 15 minutes. Use that time to regroup. And as always, choose wisely. This couldn't be happening, right? There's no way that... this is no way unintentional. He let us foster the false sense of peace. And then, when we were assured about our safety, he introduced this nonsense rule which forced our hands. Now, no matter what, at least 2 people will have to die. But even worse, the clever personality. I had that, didn't I? Well, obviously we're going to reveal it to the group, because we're not cowards like the other 11 people. That means the only way for me to live would be involve the others dying. I thought he said that if we did everything right, everything could be escaped. It was our fault for believing that cycle for 1 minute. Is he serious? Probably. Then people are going to die, aren't they? Everybody calm down. We can't descend into madness just like this. First of all, people with a clever and dumb personalities should admit it now. It'd be best for everyone. Admit it. But, you moron, you seriously think they'd out themselves like that? They're not that stupid, right? It's not stupid, it's noble. Think about it, either 11 people could die or just 2. Which sounds better to you? That's If you confess now, we'll make sure you're honoured after your death. That's seriously your offer? Doesn't sound worth it to me. Criticising the offer. Ooh. Are we paired up with Rooster? Does Rooster have the dumb personality? I hope so, just because it calls him dumb. No way. Trust me, if I had one of those personalities, I'd admit it. Why would I hide something like that? Because you want to survive. Yeah, see? I'm not hearing a good reason. This may be my one chance to decide the person what I wanted to be. If I really had everyone's best interest in mind, I should admit it right now. Coming clean like that would most guarantee my death, but that might be for the best. Of course, I didn't want to die. Nobody wants to die. But what right did I have to put my own life over so many others? There wasn't anything that separated me from them. So, with that in mind, the side with more numbers had to survive, to be the one saved, right? I had to say something quick. It wasn't an easy decision to make, but in the end, it wasn't one I could think I could do. What do? I'm going to confess, obviously. I have the clever personality. Mouse. You. And I'm going to say it right now. I don't want to live. Not if... I already felt a tear starting to well in my eyes. Not if it means sacrificing everyone else. You'd put us ahead of yourself. Don't get me wrong, I'm angry as hell at Brian. What he's doing is nothing more than murder. But I always said I'd pull the lever in the trolley problem, no matter what. Looking at it objectively, this is the right answer. So there you have it. You don't need to worry about who might be hiding their intentions because I'm coming right now with it. Whoever's the dumb personality, I suggest you speak up as well now. We all waited for a moment, but no one said a word. We just look around silently. It appears the other affected person isn't half as brave as Mouse here is. Thank you, Horse. We can deal with that later. Mouse, I just have to say thank you. Your honesty here, the honesty here, it means a lot. Yeah, I'm glad you're on our side. Is she, though? Rooster? Sure, she's admitting to things herself now, but she's probably just a ploy, right? Ooh, Ken, Rooster. You're clearly the other person jealous, I guess, because I could admit it and you couldn't. She's clearing herself from suspicion by confessing, so when things go wrong later, we won't blame her. That's not it at all. Mouse, you may have gotten our backs right now, but can the same be said about later? When you're really facing death head on? Seriously, guys? That'll be a lot harder than it sounds, I think. Pig, we bonded. It sounds impossible, actually. What are you suggesting? We merely kill Mouse now? Is she going to die regardless? She's going to die regardless. We should put her out of her suffering now. That would be barbaric. Yeah. We'll just restrain her so she can't do anything suspicious. We will. Horse, would you be a doll? Horse looked at Rooster for a moment as if considering the proposal. Then he made his way towards me. I'm fine with it if it's Horse. I trust Horse. Tiger I can trust as well, I guess, as long as no one provokes them. Whoa, wait, hold on a second. Horse, you're not serious. Before I could even finish my sentence, Horse was grabbing out at me. Naturally, I tried to pull away, which only got Horse to grab me tighter. One thing led to another, and I sleep at chokehold. When I woke up, I found myself still in the cafeteria. However, what the hell? I was tied up to a chair with what looked to be a jump rope. You have to be kidding me. Rooster being an impatient moron, and Horse following orders made sense. But did the others sign off on this? I offered myself up to them, and this is how they repaid me? Jerks, really, yeah. Ah, you're awake. Hi, Snake. I understand that you wouldn't get involved, because it doesn't really directly involve you. I know a snake's sitting nearby. I was worried that you were sleeping for too long. A sleep at chokehold really shouldn't knock a target out for any longer than a few minutes. If you were asleep any longer, I would have been worried for your long-term health. Well, I mean, I'm doomed to die, Snake. So, yeah, a silly concern, thinking about it, yeah. Snake, well, what's with this stupid restraints? Yes, I imagined you'd take umbrage with all that. Apologies, but after talking it out, it seems reasonable enough arrangement. We didn't want you sabotaging the group, you see. How would I even go about doing something like that? Well, if you simply hit a minor trinket or two, would throw a major wrench in the plan with minimal effort. But I helped you out by confessing, and I'm going to spend my last hours on Earth tied up like a prisoner. That's odd. Weren't you the one talking about making choices objectively? I agree it's unnecessarily cruel, but when lives are on the line, people are liable to give up their civility in favour of persecution. Well, fine. If that's how it's going to be. I'm glad you understand. Yeah, I think Snake staying behind to be the reasonable one is the best. Horse following orders, don't blame him. Rooster, he's playing along just as I expected. Pig, I'm surprised went with this. Monkey, I'm assuming objected but didn't object physically. She just verbally said, we shouldn't do this. Ox, objective as well, so he would have agreed to do it. Tiger and Bunny and Dog. Dog would have not cared. Tiger and Bunny, I don't know. I must say your choices fascinated me. Fascinates you, huh? Indeed. Not much to think about it, if I'm honest. I just did the right thing. Didn't I? Certainly from a society's perspective, and I'm most grateful for you, of course. But there's a question of how much you're allowed to put your own happiness above the others' happiness of others. Everyone draws the line somewhere. This illustrates where you've drawn yours. Gee, thanks. At any rate, after all of this is over, you shall be remembered as a martyr. I'll dedicate my statue in your honor. Thank you, Snake. That will have to do for repayment. I stayed to tell you what was happening. Now that you know, I'm going to return to my search for the trinkets. Snake's a nice guy. He may not seem trustworthy, but I do generally trust him. So yeah, you do that. Just like that, Snake walked away after leaving me all my lonesome. What's gonna happen when I need to press a... What about my tablet? Yeah, what... I mean... Yeah, what... Am I just gonna... Okay. After I do... all I had to do was occupy myself with my thoughts and my impending death. To regret my decision. I really had to sneak a preview of hell after all myself. When Rooster walked in, I revealed... I was relieved, despite myself. Rooster, thanks for this. No, thank you, Mouse. Truly, it was an inspired move, because he has the dumb personality. At first, when you were confessing, I was screaming internally. I had no idea what you were shooting yourself in the foot like that. But then I realized you were counting on me, your partner, to make the other half of the move. Oh my god. Brian really knows how to bring out hell, because of course Rooster has dumb. Of course. Now that I just cut off these ropes for you, and you'll be able to move around freely. Truly, this is a brilliant act. I must have you on my next film. I simply must, no matter the salary. Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Rooster went out of the cafeteria and grabbed the knife. I gotta say, Rooster, I'm a little confused. You're my partner, Mouse? You really haven't gotten it? I'm the one with the dumb personality. I'm on your side to get out of this here alive. Oh, well, okay, either we play along and trick Rooster, because, Rooster's going to confess, and then everyone's going to be like, oh, it was Rooster's idea, and he needs to betray them. Or we just outright oppose Rooster, and then Rooster kills us. So, if given the choice, I'm going to play along. Jeez, slow on the uptake, this one. Rooster approaches me with a knife, eyeing my restraints. Rooster, I think you don't quite get something. I don't get what? It wasn't an act. I really don't want to kill the others. There's 10 of them and 2 of us. We can't prioritize our own survival like that. Oh, you serious about that? Like, for real? Yes, for real. Why is that unbelievable to you? It's not unbelievable at all. It's just very noble. Very surprising. You need to confess too. Yeah, I see. The thing about that... Turns out I don't really want to die, so I think I'll take the rain check on the whole confession thing. But damn, now I went and told you my identity even though you were really honest about trying to save everybody. Aren't I just a faulty light bulb, huh? Now you're going to expose me in front of everyone. Unless Suddenly Rooster started sizing me up. How I was tied up. How he already had the knife in his hand. Okay, this can still work. You can still escape. Wait, Rooster, don't have to. You don't want to do this. I'm sorry about this, Mouse. I really am. I'd have preferred to get out together, but it seems we weren't on the same wavelength this time. God damn it, Mouse. We tried to do the night race thing, and Rooster obviously backstabs us twice. Once in an attempt to help us, once in an attempt to not help us. This is where the part of your game ends. After this, I'm going to try my best to get out of this and become the star I was always meant to be. Wish me luck. Roost. Slick. With a single slice swiping my throat, I immediately began choking to death. I tried to breathe. Tried to breathe in, but my neck was just pouring with blood. And with the end, no doubt, me and my big mouth. If I had just played things a little smarter, I could have saved everyone else. As I was fading out, I heard one last thing from Rooster. Oh shoot, there's probably gonna be blood around now, all around now, huh? That makes the escape story much harder to sell. Man, I didn't think this through. God damn it, Rooster. Okay, 2 of clubs. If she isn't given some moral justification, Mouse is not going to be able to play the traitor role. Giving herself at the start means a certain death, one way or the other. If there's any potential down this route, it's only found when Mouse puts herself above the group. Okay. If we go back to... Oh no, we need to go back to the start, and then we'll have to skip through everything, because now we've got several groups. We'll start with dog and sheep. Well, those on the table. Yes, dog and sheep. Then we'll go with horse and pig. Then tiger and bunny. Then dragon and ox. It should be the next few runs, and then it shouldn't. I don't think it matters. No, it probably will matter, won't it? Of who we align ourselves with. So yeah. So I'm assuming. So red's the one narrating every death, and obviously green is the one explaining this to us. So is red Brian's father, and is the conversation happening at a? Okay, hold on. It'd be dog and sheep. Neither dog and sheep look particularly upbeat. I can't blame them. Is this right? Is this the same? It is. I'll protect you, sheep. Don't worry, sheep. We're a team. I'll make sure we can get through this by working together. Thanks, Mouse, but thanks. My talk with sheep and dog concluded. I looked around to see if anyone else could talk to. Then I'll go with pig and horse, and I'll skip these. And we'll have some food. You know, because horse and sheep seem like a good pair to team up with. And now we just go through the first few rounds. And we only know of 2 existing major trinkets, which being the sheep's and the rooster's. The second, yeah, sheep's cloth and was it sheep's clothing? And the second, the encouraging call. What happened? Okay, if we go with horse and sheep, we could go in horse and sheep already trusts us enough, but that would have been that would have been oxes and. Yeah, I'm gonna go with snake and rooster. We'll try and get more bond with them too a bit. No. Nice try, but I don't think it's right. Well, what? Why? It just doesn't make sense. In every picture, an hourglass has been flipped, right? That means it's an hour between each of these pictures. Yeah, but what does it matter? So who fills the cup a third of the way to now and then fills the rest of it up? I don't know. Someone who lives on the edge. A complete radical man. How about that? Mouse, I believe I have a better solution. Shoot. Rooster wasn't completely off track. It should start with photo 3 with an empty cup. Then goes to photo 1 where the cup has been filled. After the time the cup has been drunk from, leading to 4. However, the cup is then left and the ice melts, leading to photo 2. This sequence of events completes the hourglass in mind. It keeps the hourglass in mind, which fills a perfect, which still makes perfect sense, right? It does. There we go, Snake. Yeah, that sounds right. Which case the combination would be 3, 1, 4, 2. Then, should I try putting in that? I don't see why not. I decided to give it a try, and sure enough, it unlocked. Inside, I found a token. It had the words snake miner trinket written on the side, and 4-digit numbers combination of the other. 6561. So now that we've copied it, Rooster's going to copy it down, and he has that item. This is it. We found one of the minor trinkets. Good job, team. Hey, it's even a snake minor trinket. Kind of ironic. Maybe you should hold on to it, Snake. No, finders keepers. I think you should hold on to it for now. Okay, and that's a flip. So either way, Snake does not keep his own trinket. Either Rooster has it or I have it. Anyway, more to the point. It's getting close to the end of the round. I would safely call this a victory, yes? Then I propose we enter separate rooms, input our moves, and reconvene in the cafeteria. We can report the success to the others. Good idea. I'll input my move here. You two can go on into the classroom we searched earlier. Works for me. Very well. With that, Snake and Rooster left me alone in the dark room. We had successfully found a trinket. Is this skippable now? It is. Okay. Last time we went with Snake and Rooster, and then we went with I don't know which one I should go with, because last time it was Tiger and Dragon. We did that before. How about Dog? Let's go with Dog and Bunny again. Okay, we'll skip through. See if we get a different ending or not, or a different combination of people. It's true. It's true statement. Okay. What? As additional rule, I have all of you work for the race if you're interested in. No doubt. Okay. What is it this time? First, the victorious. Okay, victorious wants to go first, and the other one is the. What is it? It's the. What that means? Okay. And defeated. Okay, victorious, defeated, hateful, ambitious, accomplished, weak, dumb, and clever. And we're split 6 and 6. Yeah, it seems to be that plan is correct. Yeah, wants to go last place. Okay, come on. Yep. He's okay. So there is a way for all of us to escape, and that's all of us to be entirely honest about our personalities. The issue is that we don't know about all the details, which we should probably be able to find if we look through each of the computers. One in the library, which Ox found. I just need to know the name, as well as the computer ending with the rabbit, Tiger, and Ox themselves. We know Tiger's name. We don't know anything about Bunny or Ox. Okay. Okay. What is new? Did someone confess? It's not stupid. It's noble. If you confess now, okay. His eyes ringing up. What are you? One of them? No way. Yeah. If you want to survive. No. Oh, I just noticed the sprite. The was it the positioning? I think I noticed that differently. Okay, if you speak up right now, obviously no one's going to blame you. Come to agreement. However, if you don't speak up, then you may as well be an enemy. Okay. No one dead in a takeoff, so no one's going to confess. It didn't. Yeah. Eventually, Monkey chimed in. everyone actually remembers their personalities, right? Okay, so this is, yeah. So basically, yeah, So, I think it's Pig who has defeated, but who has victorious? Because it wasn't us. I don't think I think it's gonna be Horse. Horse has victorious, I think. That's what my gut says. I mean, we know 5 of the 6 revealed. No, sorry, 5 of the 8 revealed. Meaning we have 7 people left, so it's, you know, increasing odds. And we already know it's not matched by pairs because we're stuck with Rooster, and we have to rely on Rooster to save our lives. You know, at least Ox has to rely on Sheep, and Sheep's trustworthy. Someone has to rely on Dragon. I trust Dragon more than Rooster. Okay. Maybe we should go and check. Like how you don't remember, it didn't happen that long ago. But Dragon, what's the harm in letting people go check? Better safe than sorry. I think letting people retreat to the stages is wise. The flaws are twofold. First, allows them to, with those with secrets to hide, to compose themselves. At the moment, they're likely still flustered, and more likely to slip up. Additionally, letting them walk around, letting them walk away, and think by themselves gives them time for justification. The subconscious mind is awfully effective at convincing the conscious mind of what it wants using sweet-sounding arguments. They're just saying that the best way to make a man murder someone is to give them a good reason and then give them time with nothing to do but think to them by themselves. That sounds like a bit of a reach, Snake. No, she's right. No, Snake's right. I'm honestly just missing the timeline because I think I'm sort of thinking, what would the timeline happen where if Mouse and Rooster did team up? Like if Mouse, if what decided to go, yeah, okay, Rooster. Then Rooster obviously frees Mouse. Mouse goes and hides. And then Rooster's an actor. I think he's dumb enough to play the innocent role convincingly. But anyway, no one needs to check their tablet because no one needs to know their personalities. It doesn't matter if you're affected by the motive or not, your actions needn't change. I'm sorry if this sounds callous or dismissive, but it's a simple fact that it doesn't matter that we must prioritize saving the most lives possible. If we must let Brian murder 2 of us to secure the safety of the rest, then let us trade what makes sense. This isn't self-preservation speaking. I swear I'd make that promise whether it was affected by the announcement or not. You do make that announcement, and I don't think you killed. I think Sheep killed us, but I forgive Sheep. I'm 50-50 on Tiger shooting us, but yeah. Then what's the plan, Chief? The plan hasn't changed at all. We're going to define the. We're going to go find the minor trinkets, and we're all going to reach the finish line at the same time. Hold on. That isn't a super duper effective. So I think Horse and Bunny, no matter what, going with those 2 is a safe plan. I think. Yeah, but I think that's why I think mixing these 2 up is what we need. There isn't a really good betraying anyone. How exactly do you propose they go about doing something like that? We've heard of everyone's abilities. We haven't heard of everyone's abilities. So yeah, the Victoria, yeah. It's the same plan as always. So what's going to happen for round 4? Because we haven't made it past round 3, have we? We keep dying too early. Because even when we saved Ox and Sheep, someone killed us for something small, apparently. We didn't even Mouse saw who it was, but didn't consider it big enough to actually see a reason to do anything about it. Anyway, I suppose. What? Okay, so you're just cool with what? Okay. Do you have a problem with me? The girl's scared. Can you blame her? You're the bad commander, not thinking of the safety of your grunts. Well, do you have any suggestion? We'll move around in groups of 3. Horse, Tiger, Bunny, and myself will each be in one group. So all of them have someone who looks halfway decent at fighting. Oh, okay, so I didn't think Dragon would consider... Okay. Sound good, why do you not include me in the list of fighters? I give my opponent the people's elbow. Got him screaming for the moments, for their mummies, but their mummies won't be there because I'd have... Okay, then. Rooster, are you mentally 13? You look like an adult, but you've got the mentality of a child from Xbox Live. God, I would kill to test that theory by beating the hell out of you. We don't got the kind of time, so I'm just gonna move on by. Yeah, Dragon. Yeah, thank you for just ignoring him. You can beat him up later. Any real objections? No, great. In that case, each of us should choose someone that's most suspicious of to keep an eye on them. Yeah, that's a good idea. As for me, I choose Ox. Seriously? Yeah, that's fair. We just brought up how the traders would try things, and then you proposed we just let everyone walk on their own. That's a trader move, if I've ever seen one. I will look over sheep. I mean, you probably don't suspect her, but you want to protect her, don't you? You suspect me? Not what I said. Gee, I don't think I suspect any of you. I guess I'll have to keep an eye on Dog. You want to... It's because you've got a hate thing for him. What, do you think I'm lying to you all right now? You might be. I guess you're right. I'll keep an eye on Snake. That guy creeps me out. I don't trust his shifty eyes. How rude. It is kind of rude. Alright, Dragon. You split us into 4 pairs. What now? The 4 people not in a group yet. Just pick one that I don't really care. Okay, so this is an interesting thing. Tiger and Snake haven't got along in history. Bunny and Dog either. Ox and Dragon may be the safest pair, but Sheep and Horse is also pretty nice. Who cares about the elegance of the time like this? That's a good point. I got along swimmingly with Tiger earlier, and Snake seems like a nice fellow. Those two shall make a fitting pair, partners. Well, great. Have you on board? That was the wisest pick of the group without traders in it, yes? With that in mind, I believe the safest choice would be with Horse and Sheep. Thank you. Fair enough. So, Pig and I have to choose between Ox and Tiger or Bunny and Dog. We've been with Bunny and Dog before, so I'll take Ox and Dragon. I realised that if I kept doing nothing, I'd be left in a group with nothing, had anything to say. There's only 2 left. I had to pick now. Ox and Dragon. I'll go with Ox and Dragon. It's good to be able to work with you. There are worse picks for a third. I guess that leaves me with Bunny and Dog. Oh no, I should have picked something sooner. You're not happy being with us? I'm offended. Speed things up, since time is now more of an essence, I say we should only reconvene at the cafeteria once every 2 rounds. Sound good? Sure thing. No one cares about about that in the first place. That means people can sneak ahead though. Especially Monkey and Rooster. Well, they're not in the group, so. No, I don't. Ox, drop it. It's not worth arguing. Fine. So if it's fine with everybody, the situation works, right? Yeah, okay, let's do this. I'm fine with it. Yeah, let's get to searching. Okay, we can totally do this. And we'll find out what happens on the next time, I guess. Because, why not? So yeah, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one.